All right, so this is Friday. We are rained out. I'm just walking around here, and I absolutely have found my car that inspired me the most to build my car the way it is here. Robert Flucker,
yes,
and
Robert Flucker, yes,
man, I tell you what, this is Robert. This is absolutely. I've never had a chance to see this in person before, and you know, I'd love to be able to go ahead and tell the audience about your car.
Thank you. It's a 1987 Buick Grand National, and I've been working on it since 2013, getting it to exactly where I want it to be. And this is the first outing that I've had on it. Actually, the first time I made a pass on the car since I've got it totally built at this point.
All right, why don't you tell us a little bit about the motor itself?
It's a T8 off-center 274 cubic inch motor. It's got Champion race ported R heads on it to match. It's got a Brian Crowler's billet crank. It's got a mainly billet rods, and it's also got a billet cam in it too as well.
Okay. And then what size turbo, and what turbo is that?
It's a Precision Next Gen 7275.
7275.
7275. Yep.
And how does that spool on the street for you?
I love it. It spools right away on the street with it. The converter is matched just perfectly with it, with the compression of the engine, and it just comes right on about 3,500 RPM. It comes right on with it.
So what transmission are you running?
It's a ATF speed automatic transmission factory 4L80, fully built 4L80.
Yeah.
With a reed casing with that torque converter in it too as well.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice. I see this is a really unique intercooler here.
Yes, it's one of Red Armstrong. It's one of the 12 that was left over, and Brian Lorenz went and made them, and I was lucky to get one of them.
So how does the flaps down below work?
With boost actuated, so when it goes about 3 pounds of boost, the flaps just opens up at that point and it catches more air going to the engine. How long it took you to build this car? I started on this car actually working constantly on it since 2021. So it's been 4 years that I've been working on this particular iteration on it.
And what's most impressive to me is that you did the majority of this work yourself here, especially, I mean, all the polishing and you did the plumbing yourself, I assume too, right?
Yeah, me and my son in the garage. We did it at my home garage. We worked on it just every night on the weekends to get it to this point. So absolutely, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just a lot of determination and learning, you know, some learning, because I don't know everything.
Yeah, I remember correctly, you even like taught yourself how to be able to do the paint.
I learned and taught my son how to wet sand and compound and polish. I taught myself and my son how to fabricate fuel lines, transmission lines, and test them to make sure they don't leak. I mean, everything from installing the electronics, because it's got a Holly Dominate on it. So
yeah,
running all the wiring for that, I had to learn more about wiring. I knew some about wiring, but it took it to a whole nother level to put this together.
Yeah. So talk about the exhaust. Is that custom made or is that pipes?
It's partially custom made and partially not. Some of it's pipes, 2.5 inch, and some of it, like my downpipe, was custom made for that. And then actually the part to go over my rear end was custom made because it's a 9 inch, so it wouldn't fit the normal. So they had to get that cut and welded and repolished.
Okay. Tell us about the interior. Other than the seats.
Yeah, I tried to keep it as simple as possible, but functional. So it does have a lot of factory parts in there, but I did change both seats to sparkle carbon seats on there, so I have more leg room, more headroom, and I felt more secure with the Simpson harnesses in there.
And you were able to get a lot more leg room.
A lot more leg room. Yeah. I'm 6'7". So.
I'm at 6'3". I'm struggling with the factory seats.
Yeah. So if you put that in there and you use the seat extenders with their base, you'll have more leg room than what you need.
Yeah. And then what you tell everybody about because this is exactly what I was thinking about as far as just having that bar for the seat belts.
Yeah, the harnesses. Yeah, it's a Brom Universal harness bar, and what I did is that I just adapted it to be able to fit in our car without any modifications. So I mounted it to the factory seat mounts in the back, and then also I made a bracket to mount it, to pivot it down to the floor off of the seat mount that way. So I had to drill any holes in the floor or anything. I didn't want to do that. So, and I wanted to be able, if I ever wanted to remove it, I could just take it out and there's nothing left behind from it.
Yeah, I mean, the underneath is just, I thought my car was clean, but I mean, underneath this. I mean, and that's just, I mean, even you even polished the transmission pan.
Part of the transmission pan on, all the stainless is polished. That come from my tractor trailer truck driving. I do that, and I had a lot of truck shows, so they always put the white glove on. So I wanted to make sure I incorporate some of this with my car too as well.
So, have you had this on a dyno?
Yeah, I took it down to Cal's and had it on the dyno. It made 870 to the tires on his dyno. His dyno's a little conservative, so this is the first time I'm out with actually driving the car. So it ran 142 miles an hour on like 27 pounds of boost. So, you know, I think it's very conservative on his dyno what it actually puts out. So,
now, you said it's about 26, 27?
Yeah, I ran 142 miles an hour. My car weighs 4,000 pounds of me in it. There's no weight savings or nothing. It's 4,000 pounds. I weigh 300, so it's 3,700. So I think it probably makes somewhere closer to 900 or so to the tires. So we'll see when I turn up a little bit more.
Can you start it up?
Yes, absolutely.
No, that's 3-inch, right?
Yeah, 3-inch that far. What did I say, 2.5?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all's 3-inch.
I'm on the night red myself.
Okay.
So that's E90.
Yeah, it's ethanol R1. That's what it is. Yeah, so it's like E90, so mixed with 116. So it's a 3.5-inch downpipe.
It's like, you know, I don't want to compromise on my car, and that's what this is very inspiring.
Don't compromise. It's your dream.
Yeah.
You are responsible for fulfilling your dream. And don't compromise on it. If you got to wait a little bit, if you got to work a little harder, you got to go a little further, that's what you got to do to make your dream come true.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll see more of this going down the track this weekend. So thanks again.
Absolutely.